cold one this morning. Luckily it warms up nicely in the day.
Quan, sí, plora 3 dies i al quart ja tenen a l'altre. Ràpid. I tant,
Home, clar, perquè vull dir, les coses tenen que anar...
Oh, quina pena, no la faria mai, no la faria mai. Ja, paf, ja estàs.
Ja està, sí, sí.
Well, this is not French bread, this is dry Catalan mountain bread. Part of travelling is a feeling of insecurity, not belonging, not being at home, foreign land, foreign language, you know, just a bit of anxiety about it. Like just queuing up at the bakery today, it's like, oh, I hope I get the order right, and like locals are chatting, and am I imposing myself on a little scene that they're... And this is like me in a like local European country, friendly bakery lady, I've got the money, you know, it's like no problem at all. But just imagine kind of if you're an immigrant woman who's like fled their country and you've got to look after your kids and you've got to go out begging the locals for money to feed your kids, and they're looking at you with kind of hostility and they don't want you there and no one wants you there. I mean, I just can't, well, I get a little fraction of what that must be like, and it's just terrible. And it's like, every time I'm kind of greeted just with some like warmth and welcome, it makes me feel so much better. So it goes a long way. Just climbing that one today. Cat's heading for the bins. Must have some kittens at home. Alright, just carrying on west, heading down the windy roads. If I find a quiet spot, I'll stop there. Lots of bikers and cyclists out today. Saturday, fine Saturday in the heart of Catalonia. Busy road, lots of cars. Onto the quiet track towards the sauna. No one turning down here. This is more like it. No pressure. Nice, relaxing driving. And just behold India. The hummus they sell abroad, bought this in France weeks ago, has such a longer life than the stuff in England. I don't know whether they make it on purpose shorter lasting so you use more of it, or whether they just add sugar or something. It's been open weeks. Onward. On towards Espot. Alright, I'm going rogue. Alright, this is quite grand. Well, it doesn't really count as a going rogue if they've got wheelie bins and visitor car park. This is the sanctuary. Looks like an olive tree. So this is an archaeology site here. This is an old seabed, and it's got the remains of old holes where crustaceans and invertebrates dug for food when this was all under the ocean 70 million years ago. The indentations were originally thought to be dinosaur footprints, which are quite prolific around this region. But those displaced the sediment when they tread, whereas these were dug by sea creatures, the lineage of which is still alive today, the species that did it. Nice big area for overnighting. Wow, a covered barbecue. Picnic tables. That is very, very nice. He's not interested in the paleontology, is he? Well, the car park is cleared out. Camper van arrived just down there, but they've gone down to the old paleontology site. Now we got someone else rolling in. It's a car. Oh no, it's a van. They're staying on the bottom deck at the moment. Morning. Camper van rolled up at 10:30 and like parked right next to me, and then started like putting the roof top up and things. So I moved spot, but this region is so good. These little turn-offs off the road, park up, lots of trails, and wherever you go. And the weather's good again, so it's very nice here. So this area here is an old machine gun bunker and trench from the Spanish Civil War. In the 1930s, between the nationalists and the Republic, it was won by the nationalists led by Franco, who ruled until he died in 1975, and killed about 400,000 Spanish people. Oh wow, can't get in there, but yeah, this is where the machine gunners would have crouched down. I can't really get my head around what the war was about. It's nationalism, republics, conservatism, classes, religion. It was all thrown in with all these different military groups and political ideologies, and I don't know, strange things, ideologies and what they lead to. High quality stopover that. Now I'm off to Tremp. As if that means anything to anyone, but that's where I'm going. I was fairly angry at the camper who rolled up and like parked next to me at 10:30. I've only had like 4 or 5 like uninterrupted sleeps this trip. There's always been someone who's disturbed me, but comes a time when I might need to just admit it's my issue and I'm being a Karen. I might say it's, you know, they're being unreasonable, but if it's always me who's getting annoyed, it's probably my issue. Nice conditions up there. Descended into the mists. Looks well fed, doesn't he? Sunday today, look at that nice greengrocer in there. Well, they've actually got some decent fruit here. Come on, Santander, be good to me. No fees. Seriously good fruit haul there. Well, I'm leaving Tremp, heading further north into the real mountains. $1.34 a litre. Pay on card. Very nice. Just to top up. Passing all these cool little alpine ski type towns. And there's enough people around as well. Loads of parking available. But going deep. There's another town right up here. This is nice. Look at this. Ski village. There's plenty of parking around here if I can't park up at the top by the trails. Alright, well I wasn't expecting this. Loads of cars here. Snow on the ground. It's Sunday, so I'm guessing people are just out for a hike. Well, it's about 2:30, so it's a bit late to do a long hike, but it's a bit early to sit in the car and wait for tomorrow morning, so I'll just go out for a short one. Well, I had prepared for a really cold walk, but it's actually quite nice out here. I've had to delayer a lot. Well, that was worth it. What a great place. Come back into town. They've got a nice car park here. pretty empty. But a couple of cars just for perfect reassuring cover. Nice quiet night here. Oh, this little chalet town, Espot, it's already quietened down a lot. No more cars on the road. Right, let's have 4 or 5 minutes. And I can just tidy up while that all cooks. I mean, this is way too much to cook in this time. Depressurising the spaghetti. I'm worried it will overcook. Oh. Still boiling in there. The pressure cooker's such a good bit of kit. Telling it. Yeah, that's pretty cooked. Unfortunately, this is going to take ages. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. Not draining it. I'm not draining it. Oh my goodness. Well, it's not a classic. Pasta's overcooked. Too much sauce. Various factors, but it's fine. It's fine. Well, it's only a 3-hour drive to the coast where it's so warm. Can't beat the mountains. Come on. Wow. Keeping the bus warm for himself. The sun has arrived and I can feel its warmth already. It makes such a difference. It's going to be warm now for the whole day. If it was just freezing cold all day, it would be a real buzzkill. Do you blame people, or should you blame people for being insensitive? Like if I'm like insensitive, if my skin's insensitive and I kind of pinch myself or burn my, I can't feel it, that's not my fault. But if someone's kind of inconsiderate and just isn't aware of other people, is that their fault? If someone's talking loudly and you think, like, do they not realise that other people are here? What if they don't? What if it just doesn't occur to them? What if they are just insensitive in that regard? Time for another go on the spaghetti. See, that is not optical zoom, that's digital zoom. Let's see if we can get it. No, it's stuck now. Well, what a great town this is. It's the starting point for kind of 5-day hikes you can do deep into the mountains with refuges to stay at in the summer. And it'll become a ski town when it snows in a month or so. But right now it's extremely quiet. But I've done the hike and I've walked the town, so I'm going to make a move.